My name's Tyler, and I'm at the Boston Outdoor School. I'm hoping people are gonna learn to pick a few wild edibles, learn about the different seasons we have around here in our area of Massachusetts, familiarize with their territory or terrains we have, and get the ball rolling if you want to do some foraging on your own. So these are all pine needles on the ground here. These are oak leaves. There's different types of oak leaves, but they have this sort of general shape where you have these little divots and then some spiky things and divots. There, but we're gonna pass a lot of them through the day. So I'll just point out, and I'll say this is a blueberry plant, and as we walk, we can take note of it. So habitat. This sort of marshland is something that's great for several things. There's skunk cabbage down there. I don't recommend it, but it is edible. It tastes terrible, but if you treat it with a basic ingredient like lime or baking soda, it helps leach out some of the bad flavors. Pretty classic New England ingredient, but all fiddleheads are slightly toxic, so that's also something to be aware of. I'd say more moderation than anything is important, but beware. You get little buds on plants, so if you look on the tip of this plant or that plant behind you, or sorry, tree, or this one here, see these little green buds starting to occur. Most of the time, pine is too hard to be palatable, chewable, to make it into a good ingredient, but this is really soft this time of year, so if you're trying to pickle or make a booze or garnish sometimes. Let's say I wasn't really sure, and I was like, is this a blueberry? And I'll use a grain of salt, maybe it's not, but I'm gonna taste the flower. And when you taste things and you're not 100% sure, you always spit it out afterwards. If you ingest the poison, that'll make you sick. Spit it out. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. I was just standing.
Get him on it.
So it takes a while, I would say, to get to this sort of point, but I can say very confidently, this is a chicken mushroom. Past season, a chicken of the woods. Most mushrooms, what do you think of on the bottom side? Gills. Exactly. That's what I wanted to hear. When you start looking at all the mushrooms in the forest, there's other things on the bottom aside from gills. The next big one is pores. And so what gills are is the reproductive parts, the part that releases spores or seeds or whatever is going to help make the new mushroom grow. Pores are the same thing. They're holes, and the spores will fall out of those. There's also teeth, which are spiky things that stick out of the bottom, and there's some that are just smooth surfaces, and the spores come right off of that. So chicken mushroom is a porous bottomed mushroom. There's something very satisfying about picking something in the wild in nature